Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Addie and I am the mom to two girls, a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old. And today I wanted to talk to you about ways to save money when you have kids, because if you're like me, having kids means that your bills go up. They have miscellaneous baby items, food, kids' activities, toys, clothing, and the list goes on. So it's always nice to save money when you can, and I thought I would share my tips on that with you today. Please hit the subscribe button below before we get started and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Let's get to it. The first tip I have for you today is to join your local Buy Nothing, Sell Nothing group on Facebook.
This is a group where people can give items from their house for free to people in their community. And likewise, you can search for things that you need that people might have and are ready to get rid of.
The next tip is to buy secondhand. And I know a lot of people think that buying secondhand means used clothing, but some people are weird about that. Some people just, like to have new for their kids, and I can understand that, but buying secondhand isn't just about clothes. They sell toys, books, furniture, outdoor supplies, so many different things on secondhand websites and stores. You can try Facebook Marketplace, you could try Once Upon a Child, thrift stores, and all kinds of places. Another way you can save money on your littles is to swap babysitting. So this doesn't just have to be other families that have kids, because honestly in my life I don't know a lot of people that have babies. It can also be a sibling or a friend without kids or something. If you just ask, a lot of times they're willing to help, even if that just means they get to sit and watch a movie at your house when the kids are sleeping. A lot of times if you just ask, they're willing to swap it for you. Or if you have a skill or a hobby that they might want, like maybe you knit, maybe they want a new scarf, or maybe you're good at web design and they need help updating a website, something like that. So finding something you can swap for babysitting is a really big help, because babysitting is expensive. The next tip that I have for you is to not buy books. The library has so many books that you can choose from, and you can rent them, and kids can get their own little cards that have no expiration. Like they won't get late fees if they don't return the book. So utilize your libraries. The next tip also contains the library, but it is to utilize community events, because a lot of times your city or your neighborhood or your county or whatever and your local libraries have events that they put on for free for children and for people, even adults. They have events that they'll put on. So our local one has movie nights in the park. We have Christmas time. There are a lot of events going on. In the fall, they do tastings down by the river, and they're completely free. So look up things in your community that might be going on that your kids might like to do for free. Another tip I have that you may be familiar with is YouTube, and you are on YouTube right now watching this, so if you are, you know about YouTube. YouTube can teach you almost anything. There are videos out there for so many things. So if you have a kid who wants to learn piano or learn the guitar or learn how to sing, there are so many lessons and instructions that you can do on YouTube for free to help your child get started. Now, if they really want to get serious about it, have them start there, and then maybe you can talk about lessons, but it's a great free resource to get started. And really, it doesn't have to just be musical either. There are so many sports type styles or gymnastics or all kinds of other tutorials out there for knitting and for bike riding, like whatever it might be that your child is interested. Try YouTube for a free lesson first. My next tip is to keep birthdays and other parties simple. A lot of times I feel personally that I need to go just above and beyond for my little ones and their birthdays, and it can cost a lot of money, you guys. Babies are not cheap and kids are not cheap, especially when you're trying to make them happy. But if you have a birthday in the summer or the spring or fall when it's not too cold outside, utilize your local park and use that as a free place to go and let the kids play for a birthday party rather than renting out an expensive place. Or if you live near a beach, try going to the beach and just bringing some decor. Maybe a backyard barbecue or something. It doesn't have to be a crazy rented out hundreds of dollar thing to have a nice birthday. So go simple and keep it low cost. The next tip I have for you is to buy in bulk, especially when you have kids. There are so many different things you can buy in bulk other than food, because food, obviously you want to buy that in bulk because you're going to get the best bang for your buck, but things like school supplies and craft supplies, snacks and diapers, those are all things that you want to buy bulk to save as much as you can. Another tip I have for you is to invest in one sport or activity at a time. So if, like I said, your kid really wants to invest their time, or you want to help them grow more than what like a free program or YouTube video can teach them for an activity, then yes, by all means, put them in soccer or put them in ballet or whatever it is they want to do. But focus on that one thing at a time. Don't run yourself ragged and don't run your wallet ragged by trying to let them do 5, 6, 7 activities a week and that you're running around all the time. Save yourself the time and the money and focus on one activity at a time. And if you have multiple kids and they all are getting an activity to focus on at the time, try to put it at the same place. Because a lot of time, not only is that going to save you the drive time, but it's going to get you a discount. A lot of times if you have more than one kid in a program, you maybe have to pay for the first 2 or 3, and then you'll get a discount for the 3rd or 4th or something like that. And it's the same with schools. If you send your kids to the same schools, you'll get a discount per child once you reach a certain number of paying children. So keep that in mind. Keeping your kids at the same place might get you a good discount. And going along with fun, bring the fun to your house. Instead of trying to find all the great places to go, invest in a couple of good board games, or a trampoline, or a projector if you guys really like movies, a sandbox if they like the beach. Invest in something that they love, that you love to do as a family, and bring it home. Be able to do it at your house. Up next, try investing in a nanny share. That is basically when you have one person who either splits their days, like Monday, Wednesday, they go to one family, and Tuesday, Thursday, they go to another family, or you just bring your kids to someone's house to share the same nanny. But either way, it can save you so much money doing childcare that way, rather than having them at a private daycare or public daycare for that matter, or a private babysitter, because the cost can just be much cheaper that way. So look into nanny sharing. Next, this tip has to do if you still have little babies, or if you're a new mom and you're going to be having a new baby soon. My advice would be to try to nurse. Obviously, this is not possible for everyone, but if you can, or if you're just not sure, give it a go, because using your breast milk is going to be so much more economical than having to buy formula. And there are some great free resources for you if you're having trouble or if you're just not sure. La Leche League is a great one, and I'm happy to share some advice that I can. I will try to link a couple of my breastfeeding videos in the description box below. I'll try to put one right here as well for you to click on. But nurse if you can. It will just save you so much money. Next up is to have your kids work to earn money. No, I don't mean have them go get a job and actually work to do money, but have them work for you in your house and do a couple of chores or do a couple of things to help them earn what they want to buy. They don't have to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to do it. My 2-year-old was doing jobs to earn a new dress. At 3, she has actually just wanted a new dress and did chores all day to earn the money at one time, rather than having to wait a week or 2 to get this dress. They can do more at a younger age than you think they can. You gotta give them some credit. They are happy to work for what they want, and really it's a valuable lesson for them and gives them a better work ethic as they get older. This is within reason. You should not work your children to death, I don't think. But if there's something they really want and you have a couple of chores around the house that, they could work for, then it's a great option. My child really likes to wash windows, so washing windows will earn her $1 or $2. She really likes to get the mop out. So mopping the floor might be something that earns her money. We have a whole laundry list of, laundry is one thing that she'll do to earn money, but we have a whole laundry list of things that she can choose from to earn money. And she doesn't have to do them all in a day. She can do them over time, and we'll make her a little chart that, will tally up the money she has, and then she can get her item at the end. But really, she enjoys it, and she will tell everyone about it, and she is so happy, and she wears that dress that she worked for more than any other dress. It helps them get a sense of ownership and a sense of what it takes to actually earn money, and teaches them about money. I just think it's one of the most valuable things you can do for your kids, so I would highly suggest making them work within reason to earn what they want. So beyond it being, delayed gratification and helping them get these skills to work for what they want, but it also gives you time to look for the best deal for the item that they want. And you can even look on the marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace, and see if you can find it for a third of the price that you would have paid in the store. So it gives you some time to do some research for that item and get it at the best price possible. If you are sending your children to school or daycare where they provide food, consider packing lunch instead. It'll save you a lot of money in the long term. And take that out of just school. If you are going to the zoo, instead of eating lunch there, pack your lunch and bring your lunch to the zoo. If you're going to the museum, do the same thing. If you're going to the pool, do the same thing. It's so easy and so convenient just to buy lunch already out, so it's one less thing for you to have to do. But if you can just plan a little bit ahead and make the extra effort, you will save a lot of money in the long run. And the last tip I have for you today is to plan your meals. Yes, that's not necessarily kid specific, but kids are eating in your family, and food is a huge portion of your budget. So if you plan your meals, you'll be able to save. I have videos on it. I'll link them in the description. I'll put one right here. But if planning your meals will help you save so much money, so I highly recommend that you get a good meal planning system for you and your family. All right, those are the tips I have for you today. I hope they are helpful. Do you have a favorite money-saving tip that I did not mention? Put it in the comments below and help out those other mamas reading or watching this video and help them save money too. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.